Drupon
we are ready.
You cannot hear?
Yeah, you're very good.
dorje Lama Geranda Oje Gelo Sharsavara Yudelo Jende Jelai Bemobo Macho Tile Shara Sambo Yang Semze Dong Zo Wande Lama Kera Dao Jengelo Chambola Relo Morajo Chojere Kawa Ninje Keba Naro Benje Yade Semze Dong So Wande Lama Gera Dorje Gelo Lojo Long de Yon Jondre Nienju Damba Bo La Juro Trajuro Marba Loza Yang Semze Dong So Wande Lama Kera Dao Chengelo Drola Je Gangla Zhang Jaramba Nienju Je Damba Zo Dorje Balshe Ba Dorje Yang Zhen Semze Je Dong So Wande Lama Kera Dao Jengelo Shartala Gambo Zome Osa Je Chabla Jeme Cheme Be Jarwo Yang Chen Semze Je Dombe So Wande Lama Kera Dao Jengelo Palpamo Churunyo Gojo Samo Sanga Yetere Gaje Cheranjo Sangye Yaje Semze Dongwe So Wande Lama Gera Dao Jengelo Chante Gongge Chosun De Drome De Droge Do Yon La Ya Chenje Choje Ko Yang Je Semze Je Dong So De Lama Kera Dao Jengelo Neje zo nin de na Chenchen zawe lama yang zhe Semze je dong we zo de Lama kera dao jen ge lo Do you hear me?
Yes, Drupala.
Okay. So everybody know that we have been doing the teaching about the Chakra Sambhara. And we are going through the generating stage. Whenever you learn the Yidam and in any kind of the Yidam practice, in Tibetan it's called Yerim and Zorim. So we need to know how to generate the Yidam process, whole mandala, and how to visualize, and then how to practice with the visualization and mantra recitation. Until there, it's called the generating stage. Normally, after the mantra recite, as long you can, then it comes to the offering of the dharma. So the dharma offering for outer, inner. Outer offering means the outer offering for the dharma palas and loka pala. Inner offering is to your yidam. For example, Chakasambara and Chakasambara's mandala. Torchima, Tornangma in Tibet called Torchim. Tor means dharma. Chi means outer dharma, inner dharma. And then it comes to the normally chok offering. So according to the Chakasambara, this chok offering has two different, at first it's called the chok offering with the hand mandala. Second is the chok offering for the mandala of the chok in front of the mandala. So these are, which is called the activities. So first is the generating stage of the Yidam. Second is the mantra recitation, dawa, Tibet called dawa. And then third is the action. Actually, it means the action. The action takes the dharma offering, outer, inner, and chok offering. And then it comes to the conclusion. It's called the completion stage to dissolving that Yidam which have you generated and visualized. So until, and then it comes the dedication. Jungwa means the dedication. So there is a kind of the stage that we need to know. Beginning, right from the beginning is the refuge and bodhicitta. So all this kind of stage, the process, how to practice. So each Yidam practice, you need to know that. So it's become for you easy, any practice to do, so that we do not forget how to, it's to program yourself. So if you know one system that, then any kind of retreat you want to do, any kind of lower tantra, higher tantra, or not, whatever, so it's become easy for you. You don't need to always ask somebody, what should I do first? What should I do the second? What should I do the third? So you somehow you know it's right from the beginning, and then taking the refuge, generating mind enlightenment, and then it comes to the Yidam practice for the generating stage, and then comes the mantra recitation, and then it's called the action, which means the activities. Lay means that the dharma offering, chok offering, and then it comes to the zorim, which means the completion stage. After the completion stage, and then it's the ngowa, which means the dedication. So this is the how to do the whole process of any kind of Yidam practice. Particularly here is the Chakasambara. So the Chakasambara, if you want to do the retreat, if you want to do 1 day retreat, 1 week retreat, a month retreat, so you need to know how to that process goes on following. So this is the how to, very important. So that's why it's said, means it is not that important how many, how long, but it is important how to do it. So the most important is, of course, we are Mahayana. In the Mahayana, there's two systems. Most of you know Sutra and Tantra. We are inside the Tantra Vajrayana. In the Vajrayana, and there is the 4 tantric classes. Hopefully everyone knows about different. And then you are already in the highest tantric classes, the Yoga Tantra, Anu Yoga Tantra, so which is the Anu Yoga Tantra. And in this Tantra, we have the Mata Tantra, Father Tantra. So the Mata Tantra, which means that the men focus on the wisdom wisdom, and so that's why it is important to know about it. So everybody having this understanding, so we can practice of the Yidam, especially particularly here is the Heruka Tantra of Chakasambhara.
Tất cả chúng ta đều biết rằng là chúng ta đang trong quá trình tìm hiểu về pháp hành của Nhiếp Luân Thắng
各位
Lạc.
法友，大家好，今天继续来讲圣的金刚仪轨的教授。那我们知道一般来修本尊法呢，都有这个我们已经讲到的圣的金刚如何观想、坛城如何观想，以及升起次第。一般在修本尊法有两个步骤 ，Giram 就是升起次第 ，Zoram 就是圆满次第。那一般来讲就是有5个步骤的，第一个就是6个步骤，第一个就是皈依发菩提心，这是第一个。那第二个呢，就是再进入本尊法。那本尊法呢，也有5个次第。第一个就是以升起次第观修本尊。那我们已经讲过如何观修整个坛城。然后第二个步骤呢，就是持咒的部分，持本尊的咒语，也就是一般来讲，我们修本尊法的时候花最多的时间，就是在这个部分持咒的部分。那持咒的部分呢，这看你自己这个时间，那一座规划的时间长短，或许或长或短。第三个就是事业的部分，也就是共多玛的部分。那共多玛有外内密，那外的多玛供给是世间或以及处世间的护法 dorje。那内的话是供给本尊等等，内跟密供本尊。那除了这个供多玛之外，还有圣乐金刚的会供会供也分成手供以及坛城供等等。这就是属于事业的部分。那第4个部分就是结行的部分，也就是圆满次第 Zoram， 也就是我们把刚刚所有的一切观想，在第1个阶段升起次第的一切的观想呢，都收摄消融。第5个部分就是回向。所以呢，这个本尊观修的5个步骤，加上一开始皈依发心，总共有6个。再讲一次，皈依发心、皈依发菩提心，升起次第的本尊，以及坛城的观想、持咒、事业、结行跟回向。那不管你修的是密续、四部密续，我希望大家都能够知道，补充一下。4部行部、瑜伽部跟无上瑜伽部，不管你是前2个初阶的或后2个高阶的密续都是一样的。那这个回向那最后也是一定要回向的。那至于你如果说自己在做闭关圣乐金刚的闭关的话，也是按照这个次序。那不管说你自己给规定的时间有多长多短，这个内容跟结构都是一样的。不管你修哪一个本尊，基本上都是这样的结构跟内容的。那我们现在在讲的圣乐金刚是属于无上瑜伽、阿努瑜伽的。我想大家都知道，无上瑜伽还分成父序跟母序，那分别是以方便为主，或者是母序的以智慧为主。那以上就是主本刚刚所讲的对于圣乐金刚修法的一个回顾。我们等一下越南翻译。
Sau đó là chúng ta đến gia trình viên mãn, và cuối cùng là chúng ta hồi hướng. Ở trong tiếng Tạng là ngô qua, có nghĩa là mình hồi hướng tất cả những công đức của mình. Thì thực ra pháp nào cũng như vậy thôi, đều đi theo một cái quá trình như vậy hết, đều có quy trình như vậy hết. Và đặc biệt đối với là chúng ta đang tìm hiểu về pháp hành nhiếp luân thắng lạc Chakra thì nếu như chúng ta muốn sau này chúng ta có thể nhập thất, chúng ta tu cho dù là 1 ngày, 1 tuần, 1 tháng vân vân, thì chúng ta cần phải nắm được cái trình tự này, cần phải nắm được cái quy trình này để mà chúng ta có thể đi cho nó đúng. Nên là cái vấn đề ở đây không phải là chúng ta muốn tu trì 4 tuần nào, hoặc là chúng ta muốn tu trì bao lâu, mà cái quan trọng đầu tiên là chúng ta cần phải làm rõ với chính mình là chúng ta có biết cách thực hiện nó hay không. Và hơn nữa là đối với lại giáo lý Phật Đà, chúng ta đã biết rằng là Phật pháp sẽ được chia làm 2 phần, được gọi là hiển giáo và mật giáo. Thì ở trong mật giáo thì sẽ chia làm 4 đẳng, gồm có hành mật, tác mật, du dầm mật
这
và
边有个
vô
问
thượng du
题
dầm.
说，是不是也可以用阿努瑜伽仪轨观修本尊的方式？那刚刚主本讲的是这个结构，那所以呢，这个他说到的是圣的金刚是属于无上瑜伽的母序。
So the meaning of doing this practice is related to it's related to the practice of Naropa. So most of these 13 different mandalas, except Kalachakra, the most of Tantra has come from the Yogi Marpa. Marpa has translated all of them, even has Kalachakra, not that much as per Janamba tradition. So that's why, so in this all related to the one of the Yidam practice to the Naro Yoga. So that's why it's very important to know that. So it means that when we do the main practice of the Tumo Yoga and the inner heat, bliss and emptiness, so it's related with the Chakasambhara. The main Chakasambhara practice is that what we want to do is, so we want to practice Tumo Yoga, and because of that, so we clear light yoga and Tumo Yoga, especially Tumo Yoga. So in order to do that, so we need the Chakasambhara first. So if somebody want to only do the illusory body yoga and clear light yoga, for example, then they might focus on the mainly focus on the Guya Samasha Tantra, for example. This is only the example, right? So that the people who want to do practice with the dream yoga and clear light yoga, or practice to do that. So each one has the different Yidam practice. For instance, that we do here is related to the wind, with inner wind and mind. So that's why it's called Kalachakra Tantra. So this different Tantra has the different connection. So of course, each Tantra is to do all the yoga of Naropa and to get the result. But anyway, the Kalachakra Tantra, the Chakasambhara Tantra is the special connection to the Tumo Yoga. So that's why Marpa has given to the Kalachakra, entire of the Chakasambhara, entire of the Chakasambhara teaching to the Milarepa. So from that, because of that way, the Milarepa become very special practitioner of the inner heat in Tumo because of the Chakasambhara Tantra. So we need to know what we're going to achieve through this Yidam practice. So you always recite the mantra and practice, of course, but how to relate it. And it is said, Marpa, the great yogi Marpa said, to transform or to mix, it's called the three sepo. The Marpa has called it sepo means. So the first one is the docha devata sepa tumo, means the attachment and desire to emerge, to mix with the tumo. So it's become to emerge and mix with the bliss. So it calls the practice of the tumo. Through the tumo practice, that we can don't need to transform, don't need to give up the very desire and the very attachment, longing what we have. It itself can be used, the practice, to become bliss and the emptiness and heat. So they don't and they told. So that is the practice of the Chakasambhara, the way we do it. So we need to know why doing that. It's not become you are blue color. It doesn't mean that you become with the figure what you visualize. It's the main thing is that first is it's called docha devata sepi. Tumo means docha means the desire attachment to not just transform, actually to realize that as bliss, nature of the bliss, and nature of the emptiness, nature of the heat. So that is the main practice of the Tumo. This is called the first Sepo. The Marpa has the very special Sepo course, some three of them. So if we can mix the bliss and attachment, if you can mix the bliss and the desire in the bliss. So it's how to do that with the true Dhamma practice. And then the Temuk Wasal means that the ignorance to the nature of the ignorance, or the ignorance itself as relies on the realized nature of the clear light. So it's called the mix. And on the other hand, the ignorance mixed with the clear light, it's become the practice of the Wasal, the clear light yoga. So it also need to, it's mixed, it's this term, it doesn't call the transforming, it doesn't call the change, it's to mix the very ignorance, what we call the defilement, is mixed with a clear light. So that's why the practice of the clear light, right? So the last one is the hatred, the attachment and the hatred aggressive. So the hatred mix with the illusionary body yoga, so that you become the Julu yogi, the yogi of the illusion, the yogi of the clear light, the yogi of the Dhamma. The ground practice is the attachment, ignorance, and hatred. These three mental poisons are very important in the Vajrayana to transform, to change into the practice. So that's why it's called the mix with the desire or attachment mixed with the bliss, ignorance mixed with the clear light, and hatred mixed with the illusory body yoga, Julu, illusion, let's say, not body yoga, illusion. So these three is what we want to achieve through the Yidam practice. So particularly Chakasambhara, so we need to know in this way, understand? So when we knowing that, so then it makes sense why you do the practice, why you are training for that. This is important to learning and practice. Otherwise, just counting mantra, just visualizing, it may not have that much meaningful. The meaning is our ignorance, attachment, and hatred. The word we do not even use the transforming, but to mix means itself. Realize the nature of the hatred is the illusion, the nature illusory yoga. The nature of the ignorance is the clear light yoga. The nature of the attachment or desire is the yoga of Dhamma. So when you're knowing that, so that's why then the Chakasambhara practice, what we do, we want to realize these three, or we want to transform the three of that. So that's why the reason of the practice, you need to know it. Otherwise, you not become the color changes, you not become the, form changes, something not like that. So that's why it's very important having understand why we do that, what for the reason. And so this way, so Chakasambhara Tantra related with the sex yoga of Naropa, right? So we do that. That's the main focus. The final goal is that you need to relate with the sex yoga Naropa. For instance, Kalachakra Tantra, so they receive the Kalachakra empowerment and practice. They might give you the 6th session of the Guru Yogas of the Kalachakra when somebody receives the empowerment. So many people can do, many people cannot do that. But the goal, the reason is that you need to achieve the 6th stage of the yoga stage of the Kalachakra, Chuduk. It's called Chuduk. So the Chuduk is the Jora Tundeng. So that if you don't achieve the 6th stage of the Kalachakra Tantra, so only reciting mantra and doing the visualization, it doesn't mean that you go, understand? So that's why it's very important to know that it's quite similar with Naro Yoga, some of them different. And that, for instance, also Guya Samacha Tantra, the Guya Samacha Tantra practice through that, there's 5 rimna, the 5 stage of the yoga, and you need to transform that, you need to have related that. So finally, we have to do that. So that's why everybody need to know why I'm doing this. So if you are practitioner of the Guya Samacha Tantra, so after the completed the mantra recitation, after the completed practice, then you have to practice of the 5 stage of the Guhyasamacha Tantra. It's Tibetan, it's called Rimnga, right? So Lama Tsongkhapa, Gelugpa Lama Tsongkhapa was very, very famous for that. And he wrote a lot of commentaries. The commentaries are very detailed, very beautiful. And then if you are a practitioner of the Kala Chakra Tantra, so the 6th session of the Guru Yoga is just for the practice. But what you need to achieve is that the 6th stage of the yoga of the Kala Chakra Tantra. So the Chutu, it's called Jora Tunten. So if you don't achieve that, only reciting mantra, knowing the color, doesn't mean that you are a practitioner of the Kala Chakra Tantra. So now here, today, the Kala Chakra Tantra, the Chakra Sambhara Tantra, so Decho, Tibet call, right? The excellent bliss. And the excellent bliss and the extraordinary bliss means, so here we need to have the goal, we need to have the aim to want to practice of the 6 yoga naropa. So there is a 5, the Kala Chakra has the 6 yoga stage. The Guhyasamacha Tantra is called the 5 stage of the yoga. In Kala Chakra Sambhara called the 6 yoga of naropa. So these are our goal, where we practice that. So we have to hurry up in order to do that. So that's why you all need to know what is the goal, what is the reason we do. So through this practice, we need to transform our attachment into the bliss, and our hatred into the illusion yoga, and our ignorance into the clear light yoga. These 3 is the main target of the Marpa said, the cause of the samsara, the entire all this, what we thinking of all samsara, suffering, whatever you call, is relying on the 3 mental poisons. So the tantric is the method and to transform technique, how to realize. So this you need to know why we're doing it first. So after knowing that, then we can understand the practice are so important.
Pháp hành mà chúng ta đang tìm hiểu là pháp
那
hành
我们刚刚讲，主本一开始讲的圣乐金刚，他都讲到说，这是以圣路赫鲁加圣乐金刚密序而来的。那他又继续来解释，那多巴祖师呢讲了一个13本尊的坛城，但是呢马尔巴他了知到这个，如果说要修那多6法的话，修圣乐金刚是很重要的。因为我们一个很重要的一点就是着火瑜伽的话，它是一个乐空双融，这个是圣乐金刚修法的一个主要能够修持的一个瑜伽，所以应该我们要修着火，应该先修圣乐金刚本尊，然后再来修着火。那相对的明光或净光瑜伽是跟密集金刚序是有关的。那么还有除了这个之外，还有幻身瑜伽、睡梦瑜伽等等。那圣乐密序里面跟我们的气啊、我们的心啊、跟我们的气是有关联的。那这个对于我们修持那多6法是很重要的连结。所以因此之故，马尔巴就把这个法呢就传给弥勒日巴。所以我们都知道弥勒日巴是着火成就的一个大修行者，我们应该知道修本尊法的成就结果是如何，而不是在我们修持仪轨在念那个仪轨持咒而已，把自己观成外相的颜色啊形象，这个是不够的。所以在马尔巴大医师他讲到说，我们众生之所以会堕入轮回，主要就是来自于贪嗔痴3毒。如果我们能够把贪执跟我们的乐结合起来的话，是可以修持着火的。当我们着火成就的话，就不需要舍弃我们自己的欲乐。只是如果说我们修本尊法只想到把表象的颜色形状， 然后不只是这样子，而是更进一步的了悟我们的个大乐空乐双融的一种状态，那本质是什么？那所以这个了解内火，也就是着火的本意是什么，而不只是转化，所以它是超越了转化的。所以在这个阶段是贪执加上乐的。第二个呢，我们要知道，无明或者是愚痴的本质是为明光。如果两个相混的话，就是让我们有机会能够修明光瑜伽。在这个范畴也不只是转化，而是相混融合。第三个呢是嗔怒之心呢，就是可以让我们修幻身瑜伽，不要去执着一切外相为实。所以能够转化这个贪嗔痴三毒是一个金刚乘很重要的修持。那如果我们在修本尊法或金刚乘的法，只是观外相的话，并不知道如何转化三毒为道用，了悟它的本质，那这样子修法的意义就不大。所以贪执对应的是着火，嗔怒对应的是幻身瑜伽，愚痴无明对应的是明光瑜伽。所以这个再讲一次，很重要的不只是外相颜色的改变，但这个我们更进步，必要知道我们修这个法的目的、用意跟途径是很重要的。如果说我们修十轮金刚密续的话，我们相对的就是要修6座上师瑜伽，因为这个是十轮密续的6种阶段。就这个是中科巴大师讲的很重要的一点，那也就是当我们修十轮金刚的时候，密续那就要修6座上师瑜伽。那这个过程呢，或者对应性跟纳洛瑜伽是很相似的。那除了十轮金刚密续之外，还有密集金刚密续，也包括了5个阶段的转化，这个5瑜伽。所以我们在持咒修持结束之后呢，我们要修这个道次第，这个也是东克巴大师里面讲的很重要的部分。那圣乐金刚的藏文就是 Damjok 的意思就是大乐、上乐或者是圣乐，这个相对应的是纳洛6瑜伽。所以我们在修本尊法的时候，应该要知道它的目的何在，为何来修。再提一次，就是贪心对峙的是着火，嗔心对峙的是幻身，愚痴无明对不起，不是对峙，是对应。贪欲对应的是着火，嗔怒对应的是幻身，愚痴无明对应的是明光瑜伽。所以这些之所以这样子修，主要是马尔巴认为贪嗔痴三毒是轮回之主因，所以透过密续的修持转化，并且了悟它的真意的话，我们才能够脱离轮回。那我们等一下越南翻译。
Đó, cái điểm này rất là quan trọng. Thì đây chính là mục tiêu của pháp hành nhiếp luân thắng lạc. Nghĩa là ở đây chúng ta thấy là không hề có sự thay hình đổi dạng hay là thay da đổi cốt gì cả. Chúng ta phải hiểu cho rõ những cái nội hàm này, bởi vì đây là những cái ý nghĩa rất là trọng tâm của pháp hành. Hay chẳng hạn như khi mà mình nói đến pháp hành về thời luân Kalachakra, thì ở đó cũng ở trong giáo lý về thời luân Kalachakra cũng có 6 du già, cũng có như ở trong tiếng Tạng đó là Chorup, có nghĩa là 6 du già. Nhưng ở đây thì thay vì là Naro luật pháp thì chúng ta sẽ gọi đây là thời luân luật pháp. Nhưng mà thời luân luật pháp này, cái mục tiêu vẫn là trực nhận được 6 cái tâm pháp. Cho nên là tu tập nó không chỉ nằm ở chuyện là chúng ta quán tưởng rồi chúng ta niệm chú, mà nó là sự trực nhận, sự thực chứng của chúng ta. Hay như là trong giáo lý về mật tập Guasamacha thì chúng ta sẽ có gọi là ngũ giai trình, tức là 5 giai trình thực chứng. Thì đây chính là cái trọng tâm tu học ứng với lại từng bộ giáo lý. Sau khi mà trì niệm chân ngôn thì những cái hành giả mà tu trì về mật tập Guasamacha sẽ đi vào trong cái giai đoạn hay là vào trong cái giai trình gọi là thâm nhập 5 giai trình, đi vào trong cái pháp hành gọi là thâm nhập 5 giai trình, tức là thâm nhập ngũ giai trình đó. Thì một trong các bậc hành giả có một cái công phu như vậy, đó chính là tổ Songkhapa của Dòng Cây Lúc. Và ngày Sông Cấp Ba ngài cũng viết rất là nhiều những cái giảng luận về bộ pháp này. Còn trong giáo lý thời luân thì sẽ có thời luân lục pháp. Thì đây chính là những cái mục tiêu chính yếu tương ứng với lại từng bộ pháp. Thì ở đây thầy muốn nhắc lại là đối với lại bộ pháp Nhất Luân Thắng Lạc thì chúng ta chú trọng vào điều gì? Bộ pháp Nhất Luân Thắng Lạc chú trọng vào ngay đúng như cái tên của bộ pháp này, đó chính là đêm chốt, có nghĩa là thắng lạc. Thì đây chính là cái mục tiêu của mình. Rồi từ đó mình tiến lên Naro lục pháp. Cũng giống như là thời luân thì sẽ có thời luân lục pháp, mật tập thì sẽ có ngũ giai trình. Thì ở đây thầy sẽ nhắc lại là chúng ta chuyển hóa tham ái thành đại lạc, hay nói cách khác là tham ái sẽ đồng nhất thể với lại đại lạc, si sẽ đồng nhất thể với lại tịch quang, và sân sẽ đồng nhất thể với lại huyễn du già. Thì đây chính là tất cả các trọng tâm mà Tổ Ma Ban nhắc trong cái quá trình trong cái bộ pháp Nhiếp Luân Thắng Lạc. Tức là ở đây chúng ta thấy là chuyển hóa ba độc để cho ba độc này nó sẽ có được cái sự tương ứng, sẽ có được sự hợp nhất với lại ba trạng thái kia. Thì ở đây chúng ta thấy rằng là mật thừa chỉ cung cấp phương tiện để chúng ta chuyển hóa.
这边突然想到一件事，补充一下，在我们子贡噶举里面，除了圣乐金刚之外，也有一位大乐金刚，对吧？dorje，这个是吉天颂公主师化本身为圣乐金刚的一个修法，法王沉浸传过灌顶跟传法。
The Chakasambharas, important is the mandala, outer mandala, and the mandala's teaching is very detailed. So actually it's good to know the mandala, the visualization of mandala. The good thing is even though Chakasambhara mandala, how do you make it? What kind of the measurement, all these things are actually quite necessary if somebody learned that. So Tibetan is called the Shashikang. The Shashikang means the outer mandala, the palace of the Chakasambhara. So it's important to know that. So you can outer universal visualize the Chakasambhara's palace or Chakasambhara mandala. And then to knowing that, so become you more how to say, to see your practice more security, so more how to say, feeling even though more better that you are sitting in the Chakasambharas in the mandala. So that's why the first thing is very important to have that. Without having that, as we already talked, I think, so having the Chakasambhara small altar with a picture, or you have statue or tanka or something neat there, then it's called Tibet. Then is the object. So either object with the mandala, or you have the picture or tanka, something that is neat for that you can often to watch, often to look on it, so to become very familiarized with you. So that's why Milarepa said you have to become like familiarized with you, that you easily to visualize. Remember? So that's why it's very important to have one of that, Chakasambhara. Especially this time is the 5 deities of Chakasambhara. So the 5 deities means the Chakasambhara, Vajavarahi, Yunin, and then the 4 Dakinis. So this, if you're trying to find that, if you're trying to get that, even to having that photo or Tanga statue, it's already blessed in your room, your meditation place, and your altar. It's very important to have one of the Yoga Tantra, Anu-Yoga Tantra deity. So here particularly Chakasambhara Techo, right? So we need to have, you need to have that, as I told you many times, right? So it is possible trying to get the one mandala of the Chakasambhara's mandala. Look into it. What is the details? So the most important is the center of the mandala. There is the 8 lotus. The 8 lotus with a center in the lotus. We need to have to visualize the Chakasambhara and Vajavarahi in union. So this is the, everybody know, wisdom and method. Yap in yum, right? Appearance and emptiness. And this is the emptiness and bliss. So when you're knowing that, so the 4 directions petal, the lotus has the 4 dakinis. So the 4 dakinis are symbolized 4 elements. The 4 dakinis is symbolized also the 4 mental, 4 mindfulness, the 4 mindfulness, understand? So the mindfulness are, because you are practitioner Chakasambhara, you need to be mind very calm and focus on it. So that you need to know. And then the subdivision for the lotus, we visualize normally the vase, and each one has the vase. On top of the vase, each one has the Kabbalah with the nectar. So this is the 4 vase with the 4 top of that Kabbalah, which actually means that to transform the 4 aggregates. The 5 aggregates, normally we say 4 means the center is Chakasambhara. And it is the important to visualize also that we transforming the 4 aggregates as for Buddha family. 4 means 5 is center already there. So you need to know that is the center mandala. So sometimes trying to visualize only the center, only the lotus. So you are in the center Chakasambhara with a union with the Vajravarahi, and then the 4 directions of the lotus are red color. Each one red color. On there is the 4 dakinis. Okay, so the 4 dakinis are the different colors, and then you visualize the 4 subdivisions with the vase, and the vase which filled with the blessing water, and the top of that with the each one has the kapali with the filled with the nectar. So symbolized our 4 main aggregates. The 5 we have normally 5. One is center, is the Chakasambhara, consciousness is center. So the others are so to transform into the 5 Dhyana Buddha, 5 Hirugas. So this is the symbolized the 4 Hirugas, and center is Chakasambhara. So if you meditate for only the center mandala, it's also very good. You need to know first that, because you cannot visualize maybe whole mandala is maybe too much. So sometimes to train that, so it will help you become easy to visualize outer world as mandala of Chakasambhara slowly, then inner beings to Daka and Dakini, Hiruga, Daka and Dakini is become for you easy. So that's why it is very important to have mandala, if it's possible, nice on, right on, and then on of the Chakasambhara's picture or Chakasambhara for Thanga and statue, that would be helpful for the you are as practitioner, understand me? So this, try to get that, because without having that, we can visualize from the mind, but it's called Dente Lula Teng, the Topasem chart Tibet means if you're trying to decorate outer mandala, Aztec said, outer signs, so that will influence inner realization, that will support you in a realization. So that's why try to get that. It will be very, very good. So you have to prepare that. Remember last time I said, you're a Chakasambhara practitioner, so trying to have the bell in Vajra is your Samaya, because the first Chakasambhara the yogi who transformed, last time we taught in Gandhava, he transformed into the bell in Vajra, understand? Since that, the bell in Vajra, dorje is the very, very important for the Chakasambhara's practitioner. So if you have that, you have to think that is the method and wisdom. This is the not just for symbol of bell in Vajra, it's the method and wisdom. When you're having this understanding, Vajra and bell is the wisdom, Vajra is the method. And it is the like yum. The Vajra is the yab and bell is the yum. So it's always there. So it's a union of that. So if you're having that, it will be very good for you as practitioner. Then as last time we taught small kapali or small nectar if you have, and that all need to be, if you are Chakasambhara practice or not, it's good to have on your altar. So sometimes I see some Dharma students buy too many things. So don't put too much, because it's sometimes it's become destruction. So, but good things, necessary things, you need to put that. It's not need to too much. It need to be the good one, what really needed. Understand? So this is how to our Chakasambhara practitioners what needed. So then remember last time we talked with our text come through. So the main thing is to purifying the four birth and to transform the five aggregates and the five elements. You all know this. And the practice of the sadhana has the three stage. The three stage, first one is everything become emptiness. Understand? Everything become emptiness. It's called the stage of the dying stage, which is the Dharmakaya, the part of the Dharmakaya. The stage of the dying, we call it part of the Dharmakaya. The second stage is the stage which calls the generating stage. So from there, it generate either the five enlightenment stage or the four Vajra stage, three ritual stage, or the the emergent stage, the four of them, each one. Then it's called the path of the taking. It's a part of the rebirth, the part of the rebirth. Yes, so birth actually. So which means the part of the stage of the birth, stage of the rebirth of the birth, and the stage of the Nirmanakaya. Understand? So Nirmanakaya, Trugu. And then slowly becoming, we are into the dissolving. When the dissolve, there's the nada, even the whole, the mandala, outer mandala dissolve into the four dakinis. Four dakini dissolve into the Vajavarahi dissolve to the Chakasambhara. Chakasambhara slowly dissolve to the central home. The home dissolve from up down to up, slowly, even the nada. So when you stay, the nada means the very tiny part you see, the tiny. So when you're there, it's called the stage of the Bardo, the stage of the intermediate stage, the part of the Nirma, the Sambhogakaya. So these three, you're trying to, when you read the text, sadhana, trying to understand that. So the three kayas within that practice. So if you understand that, so the kayas are not outside. The kaya is not statue. So the three kayas within your sadhana, in your practice. So if you every day you know that, so you're training that. So if you train that, you will have the possibility to transform. Understand me? The most people know the name, the four kayas. Yeah, I know four kayas. Yeah, I know three kayas. But you do not practice for that. You do not train that. So how to become our body as Nirmanakaya, our speech as Sambhogakaya, our mind as Dharmakaya? It will not become if you not train. But now how to train is training with the Yidam practice. So the Chakasambhara is the best method how to train with this three kaya, taking the path of the dying, intermediate, dying and birth in intermediate state. So this way we can, this is the reason we do practice. So you need to know the system, where is from where to where is the stage of the dying and the path of the Dharmakaya. From where to where is the path of the rebirth, part of the birth, the stage of the Nirmanakaya, how to do that. So you need to know all of this slowly. So when you're knowing that, then you know sadhana. Otherwise, the sadhana is only just to read. And just to read, and when you finish, you are happy, not like that. So you need to know how the system is going on through it, understand? So this is most important.
thì đối với lại đối với lại bổn tôn nhiếp luân thắng lạc thì chúng ta biết rằng là sẽ có các cái cách để chúng ta kiến lập đàn tràng.
我们讲到圣乐金刚的修持呢，讲到这个首先讲到外坛城的部分，我们要仔细，它是非常的复杂的，我们要仔细来观修。那如果能够仔细的来准备，那这也是对于我们的修持很有帮助的。那能够了解圣乐金刚坛城如何做的是很重要的。那这个就是Shashekam 月亮宫。那圣乐金刚是安住在坛城内的。那所以你如果有唐卡或者是佛像呢，这些代表物、所缘物或者是坛城像，这些都是非常好的。如果没有的话呢，圣乐金刚的本尊照也是很好的。所以呢，这个有的这一个对境的这个所缘物的话，我们就容易经常的观修。弥勒日巴祖师过去曾讲说，我们越熟悉的这个本尊也好，这个坛城也好，我们要观修就更加的容易。所以我们上次讲到胜乐五尊，胜乐五尊代表的是就是胜乐金刚跟金刚亥母是在中间，这个佛父母双运，再加上4个方向的空行母，那这个就是胜乐五尊。如果说你的坛城里面，你的佛堂里面有的这个照片的话，已经有具足加持的已经有加持本尊的加持了。那胜乐金刚 Stamjo， 那我们对于他的形象应该要好好的仔细来看，在他的坛城内有一个8瓣的莲花，那父母双运呢是在中间，那代表的是这个方便跟智慧，或者是乐空双融、显空双融、色空双融等等。那周围的4个方向的4空行母分别代表4大，所以也代表4正念。那如果说我们能够这样子的观修的话，帮助我们内在可以这个稳定下来，可以变成非常的安定能够专注，这个是也很有帮助的。除了4方之外，还有4余，有就各分别有这个净瓶、宝瓶，那上面有一个嘎巴拉里面装有甘露，就是转化我们的4蕴，或者是加上中间的佛父母双尊，就是转5蕴为5方佛足或4方佛足。那有的时候你们只能会观修做莲花中间的胜乐金刚亥母双运，这样也是可以的。那我们知道的周围呢，他们的4方是有4个空行母，代表的其他的4大，然后净瓶4余也有在代表它的意义应该是4正念嘛，刚刚主本没有讲到这个部分。所以呢，这包括中间的佛父母双运呢，就是让我们能够转5运，能够成为5赫鲁迦。如果我们只观修中间的坛城的话，我们应该了解这个相对的关系，因为一般人很难观修整个圣乐金刚的整个坛城的，所以也可以只观修中间的这个坛城的部分。那如果说我们能够了知它的结构的话，它的意义的话，我们观修坛城内的永复空行等等也会比较容易。如果说我们有这个所缘物，比如说刚刚讲的唐卡呀、照片啊、佛像等等，就比较容易观修本尊。所以我们就是可以依此来准备外坛城。那观修持圣乐金刚的行者有一个3昧耶，就是不离灵处。那我们知道灵代表的是佛母，代表是智慧空性，那么处呢是代表佛父，那是代表方便。 所以呢，是去观修圣的金刚是灵主不离的意思，就是方便智慧双融，用佛父佛母。那金刚灵尊者是修这个法第一个观修这个圣的坛城的一个成就者，那他就写了很多的这个仪轨下来，那是3个，补充一下，他是3大派的其中一个祖师，另外一个是鲁伊巴，还有黑行尊者。回到翻译，那如果说我们知道这个意义能够不离这个三昧耶，这是很重要也很好的。那你如果说是主修圣的金刚的话，你在坛城上也要准备一些必要的东西，比如说小的嘎巴啦，里面有甘露啊。如果你坛城上有这些东西，当然是很好。那坛城上的东西不要太多、太复杂的话，这容易我们心散乱或分心。所以你如果有的该有的有，最重要的你有品质好的，这也是非常的好。那我们上次有讲到仪轨的部分，它的是代表的意义就是清净的四声，胎卵四化四声如何转化五大五蕴的这个原理。那我们知道它在我们这个受生的过程当中呢，我们死亡的过程当中有3个阶段。第一个阶段就是一切化空，这是代表的死亡中阴，就是临终中阴，就是在死亡的过程。那这个是法身道。但我们在修升起次第的时候，不管是五正悟的这个5阶段，或4金刚的4个阶段，或者3仪轨的3个步骤，或者是具生的刹那间化身出来的，这个都是对治我们受生的过程，也就是化身道。那至于到最后圆满次第的时候，消融的话，这个是对治的是我们对应的是我们的报身道。那这个消融的过程呢，我想大家都已经很清楚的，外在的坛城的一切收摄进入四空行母，四空行母再收摄进入金刚亥母，金刚亥母再收摄入圣乐金刚，圣乐金刚再从上下收摄入他心中的种子字吽字。那吽字呢，在由下往上慢慢的收摄，一直到上面的 nada 就是那个一个圆圈上面那个虚的部分，好像那个我们点香点烟的那个烟的那个部分。那这个代表的是中阴阶段，那这个部分修的是报身道。所以我们要知道这个仪轨呢，我们要知道这个身并不是在外，也不是佛像。我们不管是说三身法身、报身、化身，不是在外，也不只是佛像。我们这样如每天训练、经常训练的话，到时候我们在死亡过程当中才有可能比较有可能转化。所以我们转化我们的身语意成为化、报、法3身。那身的化身成就是对应的是受生的阶段死亡。那么报身呢是对应的是中阴阶段，是消融的过程。那法身呢是一切化空，就是死亡的过程当中受生，死亡的过程当中这个是法身，就是一开始观空的。所以我们透过本尊法的训练呢，我们要知道这个过程、这个步骤是什么，是代表的意义是什么，这样才好。如此一来，我们不只是嘴巴在念仪轨上的文字，而是我们知道说它所代表的意义，并且能够自己观修，这样才好。
Nhưng mà trong cái công phu tu tập của mình thì mình lại không có cái sự nhận biết đó. Chẳng hạn như là
好，我们等一下越南翻译。
thì thân của chúng ta chính là hóa thân. Một khi thân này đã khởi hiện là bổn tôn thì đã chính là hóa thân Phật rồi. Và khẩu khi trì tụng chân ngôn đó chính là báo thân Phật rồi. Và tâm an trú trong sự hiện bày của bản tánh không tịch đó chính là pháp thân Phật rồi. Chỉ như vậy thôi. Nhưng mà nếu như một cái người mà không hề có sự chuyên tâm ở trong cái công phu tu tập thì không thể nào nhận biết được. Do đó là chúng ta cần chuyên tâm tu tập qua sự hiện diện của 3 giai đoạn, là giai đoạn chết, vắng lặng, không tịch, sau đó là khởi hiện, đó chính là giai đoạn tái sinh, và sau cùng đó là giai trình là hòa tan, tức là trung giới, để mà chúng ta có thể trực nhận được 3 thân Phật là pháp thân. Rồi pháp thân là thông qua cái chết thì sẽ hiểu được pháp thân, rồi thông qua cái tái sinh tức là khởi hiện á, thì sẽ hiểu được hóa thân Phật là gì, và hòa tan đi vào trong trung giới thì sẽ hiểu được báo thân Phật là gì. Thì đây là những điểm mà chúng ta cố gắng nắm, bởi vì nếu mà mình tu học mà mình không nắm được trọng tâm á, thì mình cứ ngồi mình tụng ra rã kinh văn thì nó chỉ giống như là một cái trò vui của mình, nó giống như là tụng kinh nghe nó có giai điệu cho nó vui thôi, mà tu tập mà chỉ vui như vậy thôi á thì nó rất là uổng phí.
So because of that, and now the Chakasambhara, the main practice. Last time, I think we already maybe said, so today, as I said, Chakasambhara, the main practice related to the Naro Yoga, the main practice of the Tumo Yoga. So the inner heat and bliss. So that's why in Chakasambhara text, the sadhana, you might have that one. So there is before the reciting the mantra, the meditation about the Tumo Yoga and the Chakasambhara's Tantra. So in the text from Dharmakirti's, the commentary, and the text from the third Karmapa's commentary say, before doing the practice, and you need to train that very good. So in order to become the Chakasambhara good practitioner, are ready to having the training of the inner heat and bliss, Tibet say. So without having that, so it's the mantra practice become difficult. So people have not really happy and joy. So in Chakasambhara, practitioner need to be very joyful, very happy, and they always need to be very blissful, understand? So because of that, you feel all the time, you're doing or not, and because many people think you quite crazy, you smile, you're happy, you're thinking somehow, because the joyfulness is continued there, which does not mean the crazy. It means that you having inner count of that yidam's stage is already achieved. So that's why you remember, so before the mantra recitation, so our text here is the page 56. Page 56, there is the meditation. So this meditation, you have to really meditate. So if you cannot do the whole sadhana, whole prayers, at least try to do this meditation before that you're going to the retreat, before you're going to the long practice. So at least to try to do that. So many people may not have time to do all the things, but this one is not, this one is really important. The yogi of the Chakasambhara practitioner, not just only yogi practitioners, daily practice, so we should meditate that this part of the practice. So for this one here say, so you have to first visualize your outer body as Chakasambhara, Kolodejo. So Chakasambhara, try to visualize that very clear as is possible. So as I said, you don't need to always visualize to standing Chakasambhara. It can be sit down, it can be moving. So it's always, people think, how can I do always the standing, holding the Vajravarahi, and like that. So many people do not understand for that. So it doesn't mean if you sit on the cushion, meditation cushion, if you are sit on your throne or you sit on some sofa, that doesn't matter. It is not calling with your body. You transform into the illusion, pure illusions body yoga. So first one is that you visualize yourself, outer body, very, very clear, the Chakasambhara, Hiruka. So Chakasambhara, most of you know, right, how it looks like, and we talked already all of this, trying to visualize as clear as possible. because we do not enough to visualize clear. So that's why we outer body, we don't have still there's yidam's like kind of the experience and blessing. We don't have that. So we need to get that. So that's why to visualize here saying, and then you visualize inside your body 4 chakras, 3 channels. The 3 channels are same with the Zalung Yoga, understand? I teach you already Zalung Yoga. So center channel is the blue outside, red inside. This time the center channel goes from base chakra to the top of your head. The sacred chakra to the top of your head. It's not start from the under navel, rather it's go to from the base chakra, sacred chakra, until to top of your head. It's the straight, very clear, that symbolize the inner Hiruga. It's called inner Hiruga. Outer your body is the outer Hiruga, and the center channel is called inner Hiruga, understand? So this you need to be visualized very clear. And then the right and left 2 channels are symbolized today here. Again, the wisdom and method. And the wisdom method united into the center channel is because of that the center channel has the red and blue color. So it's the unification of the wisdom and method. So you visualize that first very clear. The 2 channels are going from the nostril and to the down under the last chakra and joined into the center channel, but very last one. So from your hips, then joining together. So they are meet together. It's called Sumdo. Tibet got 3 meeting place. The 3 meeting point. The 3 meeting point means Sumdo means the center channel and the right channel, left channel meet in your sacred chakra, and this is how to visualize first. Trying to do that very important. This is the meditation of the chakra sambhara, how to do. And then you have the 4 chakras, the 5 chakras, 4 chakras. So this time you visualize still 4 chakras. The last chakra, you don't need to visualize that much. So you visualize the 4 chakra, navel chakra, everybody know. It has 64 petals and red color. The chakra which causes the bliss, chakra which produces the bliss, understand? So which is very important. And then heart chakra is the center of your body. It's a white color, everybody knows, hopefully. And then the throat chakra is your throat chakra, and your throat is the red color with the 16 petals. And then in your crown chakra, it's not the top of the head. Your third eye is high inside your head, which has the green color, and it has the 32 petals. So you visualize that very clear. So this chakra meditation, it's called inside is the inner Hiruga, as I said, same. All the chakra and channel is called inner Hiruga. Outer body is Hiruga. Inner body is the Hiruga, inner Hiruga we call. Now the secret is, as we said before, to transform the mental poisons, remember? So to transform the mental poisons is the most effective practice of the Chakra Sambhara Tantra. So the transform, we can say, or just to change in it. So changing, transforming. So first you visualize the down, under the navel chakra, and under your navel, inside the chakra, visualize again the red R. This time not the triangle, just R. Tibetan syllable R, Sanskrit syllable R, with a 3-dimension R, which is like very clear, which has the transparent and clear with the full bliss, joy, and which is the symbolized Dumo energy. Dumo symbolize R, okay? And then you, this is that we call normally to transforming the desire, attachment, desire to transform into the bliss. Docha Dewa Gyurwa. So Gyur means the change, transform, understand? So the nature is already, but it's too very important that so many people can practice that. It will help you reducing the desire, longing, and wanted something always. So you become yourself happy, joy, and it's very good for your energy. And then your heart chakra, visualize the hong, blue hong. Blue hong is stand up. So stay up, not upside down, just as hong was we visualize. That blue hong here visualize is symbolize the ignorance transforming into the clear light. The transforming into the clear light or changing into the clear light. So the ignorance is the darkness, marikpa, understand? So idam practice cannot be done if we don't change that. So that's why full with the hatred, full of the ignorance, full of the attachment, how can practice idam practice? Imagine. So it's not fair even to visualize. It's not nice. So you visualize yidam, but you still have all this desire, attachment, angry, everything. So that's why the blue hong is to change, to transform the ignorance into the clear light. This is called seva, that makes the ignorance into the clear light. The first one is to mix the desire, attachment into the bliss, deva, the bliss, emptiness, the bliss which has no attachment. And then your throat chakra, you visualize the om, this time not white om, but white om, okay? So the white om can visualize a symbol here is the white om, and your crown chakra with the white hung. So the hung and both of them is to transform our hatred. So into the illusion. So everything is illusion, understand? So ngayal gulu means so everything illusion. So there is no hatred, there's no attach. So that's why it is very important. So these 4 letters you visualize, and crown chakra, white hung upside down, and throat chakra, your throat chakra, white om. It's not white om, and then white om, and then your heart chakra, blue hong, and then your navel chakra, red So visualize, and this very, very clear, if it's possible, understand? So doing that, so inside, this calls the 4 letters called the secret heruka. The first is the body outer heruka, channel and chakra is called the inner heruka. Now the 4 letters you visualize is the secret heruka. So when you do that, and then after that you do the, if you know, you can do the 9 purification. If you don't know that, you just to exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale 3 times. After you inhale, and then try to bring both wind through channel down and enter the navel chakra, and they form the lower chakra. Start the wind filling up, so lower doors are closed. So that forming the heat with So the coming heat red the heat with the bliss. Try meditate that. Try that. It's not first day maybe not come, but one day it happens. You will feel it's very, very interesting. And then it's coming up to the here heart chakra. The blue hole will be disappeared. It's not melt something. It's just gone. Okay, which actually is born out. It's born out with this heat. So then come to the throat chakra, and that red om also will disappear in the text. Say sometimes say it's segments that is born out, so it doesn't left anything. When it reach the heat in your throat chakra, then start the hung, start to dropping down. Understand? So when it's dropping down, that heat doesn't go up. So the heat slowly coming down until heart chakra. So the white hangs is the dropping down until heart chakra, the heart chakra, and they meet together, emerged. So that moment is the very important practice. Normally, is say the path of the dying, path of the Dharmakaya. So we have to do that, and you're trying to feel in that moment, no concept, no fear. You are the universal, belong to you. Outer universal is the Chakra-sambhara mandala. Inner beings are the Chakra-sambhara's retinue. You are the queen of the yidams, understand? So you have to feel that joy, happy, clarity. So it's called the without concept and feeling of understanding of the clarity and the feeling of the bliss, joyfulness. So if you stay that, so this is how to Chakra-sambhara practice to become good practitioner. So real Chakra-sambhara practitioners need to have these three concept or three aspects. I told you clarity and no less thoughts. Actually, it means the understanding of emptiness, and then you need the bliss. So having that, so the heat is automatically will arise. So if you practice that every time or more, so then even to hearing the word of the Tumo, even somebody saying, you get already the feeling of the heat and bliss. Understand? So till there, we need to train. So actually, we can get that this lifetime. It's easy. It's not difficult. It is quite common practice. So the Tumo, the Chakra-sambhara's Tumo practice, without doing exercise, only meditating. So if you really try that, it will change lots. So in Naro Yoga, when you come to the Naro Yoga, you will be very easy. Understand? So any kind of visualization become very easy. Any kind of the mantra recitation become very easy because the inner Hiruga is the sacred Hiruga practice is called. So it's outer, it's visualized body, Chakra-sambhara, outer Hiruga. Then the channels and chakras are inner Hiruga. The two bindus and two other letters, the other are letters, Om and Hong, are all this called the inner, the sacred Hiruga. So those are need to transform. So the main thing is that through this practice, attachment, ignorance, hatred will be transformed into the clear light, bliss, understand, and illusion yoga. So that become your illusory yoga practitioner. You become Tumo practitioner. You become the clear light practitioner. So that is the Mother Tantra. So Mother Tantra means that. Mother Tantra does not mean only how to decorate the offerings. Some people say that, right? Start from the right to left, left to right, but then some explanations. But the real Mother Tantra, what we need to know is what need to realize is the clear light, Tumo yoga, and the illusory body yoga. So these three yoga, it's really important in the Mother Tantra. So I think there is no better the practice of the Mother Tantra as Chakra-sambhara, because Milarepa said it was the most easy way to practice in this three yoga stage with the Chakra-sambhara linked. So that's why we do the Chakra-sambhara practice, because of this is our goal. So you need to know this is very important. So this practice, try that, visualizing that. So there's two systems. Sometimes the Om and Hong also visualize the upside down. Sometimes they visualize the not upside down, just upright. So it's up to you, because in the Mother Tantra mostly is the in this system here upside down, and only the hung upside down, only the is the upright. Understand? And then some system from there is a three system Chakra-sambhara. So the Luipa and Achala, their system is the upside, not upside down. but the Gandhapa system, Chakasambhara, is the upright. But I think it doesn't matter. So the method it need to do. So this practice, what I'm telling now, you have to train that. You have to train that until that you know. So then we can go through the text. Through the sadhana is quite easy. We already last time teach until the page 27. So that means you all know that what was happened until now. So page 27 start and become the yourself Hiruga, and this is the process of the generating stage. Until there, before we had the first refuge, bodhicitta, offering, and protection's wheel, remember? All these things are in the text. So sadhana, you need to learn this way. Otherwise, you just having sadhana is not enough. What is the content in this sadhana? And how to do that? So that's why it's very, very important. But anyway, today, I want to tell that meditation, outer yidam, outer hiruga, inner hiruga, secret hiruga, and then what is achieved through that practice, the bliss and emptiness, clarity. Understand? So if you know these three and to transform that, this is called the sepo. Sepo means the attachment and desire mixed with the bliss. Same means mix, actually, understand? So and then it transforms. After the mixing is transformed. Then second one is the ignorance, the mix with the clear light. After the mix with the clear light, it takes over, it's transformed into the clear light. And then the hatred, angry, aggressive, is the mix with the illusion. Illusion is illusion yoga. So once one is mixed with the illusion, it transforms into the emptiness. Emptiness and non-conceptual. Understand? So when we can do that, so my teaching, many times I taught, we need to have these three how to say, the aspect for the practice to result. At least that having the joyfulness, clarity, and understanding of the emptiness. Otherwise, you can listen 1,000 teachings every day, different Zoom you can go, but you will not have the result. So you might love it. You can make many books and you can buy books, all these things, but we have to come to the practice. So Milarepa said, we need to come to the practice. And we need to come to the practice, then you can have the achievement. So otherwise, no achievement. We're running. So that's why Zapatu Rinpoche said, and I told many times, do not be like street dog. You know, street hungry dog running everywhere, searching food. Not like that. We need to go sit and practice. So now today, I told you this practice, you try visualizing Chakasambhara, outer, inner, sacred Hiruga. Through that, you can transform the attachment, transform the ignorance and hatred. Without that, you become real Yidam, real the Hiruga Tantra practitioner. Maybe too long.
It's okay. Drupala, the Om is the white or red?
White.
White. Om is white and Hang also white.
Hang also white, and the Hung is blue and the I is red.
Okay, I got it.
那这一段的比较多，而且很多观修的内容，所以如果你们了解这个法本跟仪轨的话，就会知道说主本在讲的内容大概是什么。好，我们来讲他刚刚所给的教授。那圣乐金刚跟相对应那多六法当中的着佛瑜伽。那在持咒之前呢，在仪轨里面持咒之前呢，那一段呢就是着佛瑜伽的练法。那补充一下，也有上升跟下降的，他没有讲到是喜是空，但是他隐藏在里面了。回到他的教授在过去子贡法称以及大宝法王第三世马尔巴第三 卡玛巴第3世都有讲到说，我们要时时的修持，才能够升起内火跟大乐。那我们一个修持圣乐金刚的行者会是什么样子的？外向上看起来应该是很开心、很快乐的，充满这个愉悦感的。那或许有人看到你呢，是会觉得你是一个疯子，可是实际上这个是一个成就本尊的一个外向的展现。有关于禅修的部分呢，如果说我们没有办法整个法本都观修的话，那在我们闭关或者是常修圣乐金刚的时候，应该要好好训练自己。我们身为一个瑜伽士也好，一个行者的话，应该每天好好的来观修。那在外向呢 ，Korodamjo 的观自身为本尊，也就是圣乐金刚。那有些人讲说，那我坐下来的时候怎么办呢？那事实上呢，这个你即是圣乐金刚，是行住坐卧，你可以站着，你可以坐着，你可以行走，都是本尊啊。只是一般人不了解，觉得说哦，那是不是我时时刻刻都要观想自己是站着的？所以呢，不管你坐在坐垫上，坐在法座上，坐在沙发椅子上都可以的。我们不是说把身体转化，而是了知它的本质是幻身。所以我们要好好的清楚来观修圣乐金刚在身体里面的3脉跟4轮的气脉是相对应的。那我们首先讲到中脉呢，是内红外蓝的。那它是我想大家都知道，是从脐下密轮的部分一直到头顶，然后这个代表的是内在的赫鲁迦。那除了这个中脉之外，还有左右脉。那在这个中脉的上下合为一，所以中脉才是内红外蓝的。那这代表的是方便智慧的和。那在左右脉呢，从鼻孔这边出来或进去，然后再到左右下去，一直到臀部密轮的部分呢，再合为一进入中脉，3脉与密轮的地方合为一，这个是观想的这个重点。那接下来讲到4轮的部分。那4轮的部分，刚刚主本讲的没有很清楚，所以我也没或者是说我没有听得很清楚，所以我尽量的来翻译。就是在密轮那边是64瓣莲花，是红色的，是大乐轮，一切的乐来自于那里。然后在上面呢是白色的，心间的是白色的这个脉轮。那喉间呢是他没有讲颜色，他只讲说16瓣莲花，然后顶轮，也就是顶轮是在我们第3眼，就是2眉中间，在额头那边，而不是在头顶啊。顶轮这边就是绿色的脉轮，那是有32瓣的莲花，这些是内在的赫鲁迦。那它密的就是外内密嘛，哈，所以我们讲的外呢，讲内呢，密呢就是转3毒或5毒，这个是圣乐金刚序里面最重要的部分。所以我们首先讲到这个4轮，密轮在脐轮的部分，对不起，在脐轮的部分也是脐下4指符左右的，那是一个红色的“字。那在这边呢，它刚刚特别强调，不是三角形的，就是红色，单纯的红色的“字，是非常的清楚透明的。它能够生出大乐跟拙火，在这一个阶段的时候，能够帮助我们化贪执为乐，也就是对于乐呢不去执着，这样一来我们自然就会减少渴望啊，对这个渴求啊、要求啊、欲望等等。所以再来呢，心间的蓝色的吽字，那是化无明为明光，是把 mix 把它混合起来。那根据仪轨上，这个应该是上下颠倒的这个脉轮。那主本刚刚有讲的说，不同的系统，鲁伊巴跟黑行派尊者的讲法是上下颠倒，那金刚铃是直立的。 但是我记得这个部分的那个脉轮应该是上下颠倒的。那回到他的讲法，也就是说在这边的话就是把这个贪欲嗔恨都化为空这样子。那在喉轮呢是白色的嗡字，那顶轮也就是第三眼那里前额那边是白色的汉字，白色的汉字是上下颠倒的。那这两个是代表化无明为幻象，所以我们尽可能的来如此的来观修。那这个就是秘密的赫鲁迦。我们才知道在外相上来讲呢，外在的赫鲁迦就是我们观修本尊的外相。那内在的赫鲁迦呢，就是三脉四轮的部分。秘密的赫鲁迦就是这个刚刚讲的4个种子字，从上到下是白色的汉字，喉间是白色的嗡字，心间是蓝色的吽字，脐轮是红色的阿字。那在这个之后呢，你如果知道如何做9节佛风，你就可以修，要不然的话你就深呼吸3次，然后把气吸到脐轮那边。那在这个时候我们的臀部，我们的肛门应该是说关起来的，就是说提肛的，然后我们可以感受到风起，然后全身就开始产生了暖热。在这个时候心间的蓝色吽字消失了，并不是说它转化了，而是它因为我们的内火呢就把它烧尽了，然后在火呢再往上到喉间，到喉间的时候我们顶轮这个前额那个地方第三眼那边的汉字就开始融化。我补充一下，这边大家可以把它想象成好像蜡或者是油一样，它就因为热呢，它就开始一滴一滴的融化滴下来。当热就降到我们的喉间，然后再降到心间的时候，这就是2者合一。那这个时候呢，就是我们刚刚讲到的化空那个死亡的过程当中，法身成就法身道，这个时候是无念无惧的一个状态。然后再到在外相呢是胜乐金刚，那么内在的是眷属。那我们即是如此观修呢，我们即是本尊之王，是一种无念清明大乐的状态。这个如果能够做到这一步，你就可以讲说你是胜乐金刚的好的修行者。所以呢，应该我们是在非常的清明的少念的无念的一种空性状态中，而且还是非常的开心快乐的这种大乐的，有这个3者的话，那我们内火这个着火就很容易自然升起的。有的时候我们听到别人在修着火的时候，仅听到字的时候，我们就能着火升起，那乐受就升起了。所以这一个方法呢，这个胜乐金刚这个本尊法是比较容易修的，是这一生容易成就的，所以由胜乐金刚来修着火是容易的。所以如果我们这一个修成了，我们要再来修那洛6法就比较容易，我们的观想也容易的，也容易很清楚了。所以呢刚刚他又讲到这个 home 是秘密，就是往下降到心间呢。那这个我们的红白明点在心间合而为一。所以呢，在观修胜乐金刚的时候，我们包括了是明光，还有着火这种大乐以及幻身，这个就是母续主要的修持法。那我们要知道，我们讲到说母续的修持，不是说只是在外相的供养，从左排到右是什么，从右排到左是什么。那胜乐金刚是母续最好的修持的一个本尊法。所以弥勒巴祖师过去也讲说，我们在修这个本尊法是跟我们容易跟内在的相连接在一起的。所以我们如果在可能的情况下，你们在闭关修持的过程当中，可以试试看如此的来观修。那
gọi là cái làn gió này, cái cơn gió này nó sẽ thổi vào
所以
trong
呢，
cái
他这边有讲到，他说 om 跟 hong 是上下颠倒的，这个就是我刚刚讲的。其实如果说我们观修脉轮的话，从下往上的话，脐轮那里或密轮那里呢，脐轮那里是这个往上的莲花，然后心轮是往下的莲花，所以这个种子字 hong 字就上下颠倒了。然后在喉轮的时候呢，喉轮的时候我们是 om 字，应该是直立的，然后顶轮就是在眉间的第三眼的地方 hang 字应该也是上下颠倒，因为那个莲花也是上下颠倒的。所谓上下颠倒，好像我们撑一把伞一样，往下开展，这个就是上下颠倒。那如果我们把雨伞放在地上的话，它是往上开的，这个花这样一般的话，这个就是直立的。所以相对应的种子字也是这样直立或颠倒的。那这个如果各位有疑问，等主本再次讲得清楚一点的时候，再来修正。那所以他刚刚有讲到如意巴或空行尊者的，他们有讲到上下颠倒，但是金刚林尊者是直立的，所以等以后他在讲到那个部分的时候，我们再听一次。所以到目前为止，他讲到仪轨的升起次第的部分，如何观修，讲到我及赫鲁迦，也就是圣的金刚，这是升起次第，从皈依发心到供养。我们要知道我也讲到外内密三个层次，外面呢我即本尊，我即黑鲁迦，除了这个之外，还有内在跟秘密的本尊。所以这个是 Sebo 非常，如果说能够把它修行混合融合在一起的话，自然就能够变得很清明。那在这个时候呢，我们的贪欲就跟我们的乐合而为一了。那这个是当我们这个就是让我们转化的。那除了这个之外，贪之外呢，痴跟明光也合为一，成为所以刚刚那个贪欲跟乐合为一就转化，那这个就是着破瑜伽的部分。无明跟明光合为一的话，清明合为一是非常清明的状态，这是明光瑜伽。那再来呢，嗔怒跟幻象合而为一的时候呢，我们就能够成就幻身瑜伽，这个时候是一种空性无念的一个状态。所以我们应该有这3方面的这个修持的结果。那这样子的一来呢，我们时时刻刻都是非常的开心，能够了知，也非常的清明，那也能够了知空性。所以弥勒日巴祖师过去曾告诫我们要好好的修持，不是仪轨，不是用来念的，是用来修的，因为我们修才会有结果。不要像之前他提到一个仁波切讲的话，他说不要像一条老狗一样在街上到处跑，我们要坐下来好好的修持，那修持这个外内密3层的赫鲁迦3层的本尊。那我们如此一来就能够转化3毒，我们的贪嗔痴3毒，这样才是真正的本尊，才是真正的赫鲁迦。那上个礼拜呢，主本讲到有一个 Sri Heruka， 那一般讲的 Sri Heruka 指的就是圣乐金刚。虽然我们说有很多的赫鲁迦，但是一般我们讲 Sri Heruka 指的就是圣乐金刚。喉轮的，刚刚他有讲过那他以后的讲到仪轨这个部分的时候，可能会再讲一次。他说顶轮就是眉间第3眼的前额的部分的汉字是白色的。他讲到喉轮的 om 字也是白色，他说一般是红色，但是在这边是白色的。
Rồi cũng có một số tài liệu nói rằng là một số giáo lý nói rằng là chỉ có chữ A là đứng thẳng thôi, còn là chữ hung, chữ om và chữ ham đều là dốc đầu ngược xuống hết.
所以刚刚讲到这个每一个轮的部分呢，几瓣莲花那边我没有听得很清楚，因为除非我回去找这个笔记。 应该是有8、32、16、8跟64，从上到下应该是这样子，但是我不是很确定。所以呢，那个脐轮的部分是红色的，那么心中的这个轮是蓝色的吽字，然后喉间的是二字是白色的，顶轮是白色的汉字。哦，我知道了，因为他讲到这个轮跟字，有的时候轮跟种子字是不一样。他因为讲到他前面讲到说，前额的那个顶轮的部分呢是绿色的莲花32瓣，所以这个我们等到他下次讲仪轨讲到这部分的时候，我们再澄清。
Tại sao cần phải đồng bộ si mê với lại tịch quan và tại sao cần phải đồng bộ sân hận với lại huyễn tánh? Mà thực ra đây chính là yếu chỉ, đây chính là giáo lý được truyền thừa.
对，喉轮的是白色的瓮字，他说他刚刚特别讲，一般这边是红色，但是在修这个圣的金刚的时候是白色的。
Và sau cùng nói gì thì nói, trong cái công phu tu tập tất cả mọi thứ đều đưa về với vô niệm, tức là không còn điên đảo nữa. Cho nên là cái mục tiêu của chúng ta khi chúng ta tu trì Phật pháp nói chung và bộ pháp này nói riêng, đó chính là chúng ta thâm nhập được đại lạc, tịch quan và huyễn tướng hoặc là huyễn tánh. Nếu như mà chúng ta không nắm được những điều này thì sách vở ngày nay nó nhiều lắm, kinh luận ngày nay cũng rất là nhiều, nhưng mà bởi do chúng ta không nắm được cái điểm cốt tủy, cho nên là chúng ta có đọc bao nhiêu sách thì nó cũng vô ích. Cho nên ở đây thì thầy nhắc lại lời của tổ Milarepa, tức là sau cùng nói gì thì nói, tất cả mọi hiểu biết, tất cả mọi kiến thức đều phải đưa vào thực tập hành trì thì mới có được thành tựu. Hay như là thầy cũng rất là nhiều lần thầy nhắc lại lời của Patrul Rinpoche, Gia Patrul Rinpoche nói rằng là đừng có chạy。
刚刚他讲的是巴主仁波切讲的，说不要做一条街上到处乱跑的狗，要坐下来好好的修持。
Như vậy hôm nay thì chúng ta đã được thầy chia sẻ về ngoài Heruka, nội Heruka, mật Heruka. Tại sao lại cần phải như vậy? Bởi vì chỉ như vậy, chỉ nhờ nương tựa vào ngoại nội và mật Heruka, chúng ta mới có thể chuyển hóa được tham, si và sân. Tức là tham ái sẽ chuyển hóa thành đại lạc, si mê sẽ chuyển hóa thành tịch quan và sân hận sẽ chuyển hóa thành huyễn tướng. Thì khi mà chúng ta làm được những điều này rồi, khi mà chúng ta đã đồng bộ được tham sân si với lại đại lạc, huyễn tướng và tịch quan, thì chính ngay lúc đó chúng ta là nhiếp luân thắng lạc.
Okay, so you see, I checked here with other commentary from the India. So the thing is, there's two different before, as I said, the Hong, blue Hong is the one we first visualization. The blue Hong is the upside down, and the red R is upright in the visualization. And then the red Om is upright, and in throat chakra, blue Hong is upside down. Here text say Nyomong go toward the den. Nyomong means the ignorance is the upside down. The ignorance upside down means the Hong. So that it's quite explained here. So that's why we need to visualize and heart chakra, the blue Hong before first upside down, and R is the hatred. I said here is the trove go into the means the trova means the hatred is the upright, the red Om here, and the Hang is the upside down, and the Hang is not Ham, it's NG Hang, right? And then and the navel chakra R is also upright. Now the different here, when they burn out the ignorance, hatred, attachment, when it's gone, when them here text say this, maybe this is I think nice, emerge that all together, then the bliss, the heat come up and from until the hang. On the hang and drops and they merge into the heart chakra, and then the letters come back, they're restored. So that time the Hong is upright also, Om upright and A is upright, the hung, only the hung is upside down, then you stay. So that time already the pure hung, pure Om, pure A, and the pure hung, of course, before, remember? So did you get it? There is the explanation saying is that first visualization we had before I started outer heruka, inner heruka, sacred heruka. So the sacred heruka, when we visualize, and the crown chakra upside down hung, and throat chakra upright Om, red Om, and heart chakra upside down blue and black, they say even here. And then the navel chakra red upright. Now when you, through the breathing, when you breathe, hold the air, so the heat come up, the true 3 liters they call. 3 liter means the hung and Om and even the hung melted, right? So it's called the burn out of them. When this melting down, the 2 liters disappear. After that, when the hung, the white drop and the red, the heat and come to the heart chakra, and then the 3 liters come back. So the 3 liter means hung is go back to the crown chakra upside down. Om, red Om is upright. Now this time, the blue hung is also upright. And then all liters upright, and then you meditate. Then it's the blissful, warm, heat and bliss meditation it's called. So it is the ZOOM meditation. So I hope now it's more clear. So that's why the only why is the hung upside down. That's the first meditation. The second meditation, after they burn out all the 3 liters, that means the hung and Om and hung drop down. After it's come back, restored. When that's restored, these 3 liters, and then you see the blue hung upright, Om, red Om, and hung is upside down. Then we need to meditate on for a while that with the feeling of bliss and emptiness, bliss and heat. So I have to stay for that. Okay, so this will be more clear. So otherwise it's confusing how it's like that.
Yeah.
我想刚刚这个竹奔在查了他的圣真金刚密续之后，他改变了他的说法，那这个跟我学的是比较一致的，也就是这个4轮呢是两两相对的，也就是说我们可以由下往上，我们可以想说脐轮是往上的莲花，就是放在地上的雨伞，然后在心轮是往下的莲花，就好像我们手指撑伞的时候是上下，这是往下开的，然后喉轮是往上的，就是等于放在地上的雨伞，然后顶轮呢就是在眉间前额那个是我们手上拿的雨伞是往下开的。那它这个种子字的颜色它有改了，在这一次，也就是说在脐轮是红色的“啊”字，然后心轮是上下颠倒的蓝色的“吽”字，喉轮是直立的“嗡”字，是刚第一次他讲是白色，第二次他讲改成是红色，我记得我学的是红色的“嗡”字。然后在额头呢是白色上下颠倒的汉字，所以他说不是这个字，不是哄字，是汉，就是我们中文可以把它想成杭州的杭。我想刘哲安老师好像也是翻成杭，所以呢是两两对立的，两个也把它合起来，两个合起来，类似这样的想法。所以呢，当我们内心的这个火升起的时候，从脐轮那里开始往上升，然后一直到心间，一直到喉间的时候，慢慢这个前额这个顶轮这个汉字上下颠倒的汉字，你就把它想成像蜡烛或者是奶油、黄油一样，就慢慢融化。一的滴下来，一直滴到的这个我们的喉轮，然后再到的心间的吽字这样子。那在这个之后呢，在最后其实应该也是有到这个脐轮的部分，在这个之后呢，再重新把这些 嗡阿吽重新恢复过来。那在这个时候，第二次的时候，这些嗡阿吽这3个字呢，都是变成直立的，它变成无染、清净、纯净的。那在这个时候，只有汉字额头，也就是顶轮这个汉字还是上下颠倒的。所以呢，除了汉之外是白色之外的，那喉轮的这个嗡字是红色的，心间的吽字是蓝色的，其间的啊字也是红色的。好，那所以呢，所以刚刚讲到两两相对，所以汉字是上下颠倒的。喉间的嗡字，红色的嗡字是直立的，但是心轮的蓝色的吽字也是上下颠倒的，脐轮的红色的啊字是直立的，所以在第一次观想的是这样，是两两相对的。然后等到汉字融化吧，一直到了喉间、心间到脐轮的时候，再次把它们恢复转化成纯净的嗡阿吽3字的时候，这个时候嗡阿吽3字都是直立的。所以它这个有2个部分，第一个阶段是一开始的时候观修的时候，4个字是上下颠倒，上下颠倒，上这个两两相对的，所以这个时候汉跟吽字是上下颠倒的。等到汉字融化，然后透过喉轮、心轮，甚至到脐轮的时候，把它们都转化成纯净的种子字的时候，这个时候嗡阿吽呢就变成直立的，包括了喉间的红色的嗡字、心间蓝色的吽字、脐轮红色的啊字都是直立的，不再有颠倒的。所以要我们要这样的禅修，我们就会感到暖热，这个着火升起的这样子的禅修，这个时候就是乐空双融的状态。好，所以在这边再一次更正一下，第一次主本讲的喉轮的啊字是白色的，第二次他讲是红色的。
Heat go to the navel chakra, dropping down, this time dropping down until heart chakra, because this is time we meditating still the yidam's form. Only meet the heart chakra, as I said, then it's restored the 3 liters back, right? And then somebody asked that how long need to hold the breath. It's up to you. It's not without pressure as much as possible, but without pressure. And restored the letters, then back means as you already translated. So this is what text here also say that. So it is the hang, not hum, and it's not right? These are very important to know. And somebody said in the Adi Yoga also practice can method or not, something like that. So the Maha Anu Adi Yoga is the beyond wisdom and method, beyond everything. So it doesn't matter method or the wisdom. Adi Yoga actually is the beyond of that. So it's the inseparable of the method and wisdom, inseparable of the father tantra, mother tantra. It is the beyond even that. So that's why it doesn't really matter the method of the wisdom. Adi Yoga can do everything. The thing is, Adi Yoga means it's highest, but you can have all the possibility. Everything we can practice that. So this is the meaning of the Adi Yoga means, right? So I hope that everybody knows about that. And so this practice here, Gyahung means that this is the explanation directly from the Naropa and his student, one of the Indian master Gupta. So they said this yoga stage of Chakra what we talk now, is actually the main practice that you can transform. So visualizing all of these things are the method. This is the kind of the main actual practice of the Chakra is that this visualization, what we talk now. So you all can already do that. So then after that, we're going to stop today. And then next 2 sessions, we go through the sadhana, how to do the rituals and some prayers. And so we will do that. So I hope that's more clear. as I said, the mandala of the Chakasambhara is very detailed. So you can read the text, read the book, which is translated in Dehradun or Songtsin Library. Remember, so the Jewish Shalom, it's called the words of the Gandhava, the words of the Gandhava. So you can read that on, and there is the explanation of the very detail of the mandala. So hopefully in future we can learn mandala, how to paint, how to make sand mandala. It's a really good meditation. It's so good for to study that. And I love to do the Chakasambhara mandala. I did lots. So anyway, this meditation practice here is the main practice of the Chakasambhara, not only the reciting the mantra, not only that, all the method. What we need to get is that to transform hatred, ignorance, and attachment into the bliss, clarity, emptiness. So that will Chakasambhara will make it in this year. I think we can get that.
Ở đây thì chúng ta sẽ cần phải hiểu rằng là trong suốt cái quá trình mà
那
chúng
么
ta
我刚刚主奔又讲了一次，他说这个汉字最后是到达，他的讲法是说到达心间。那我另外一个老师讲的是到达那个脐轮，不过没有关系。今天他讲的是说汉字到了心间之后的，那就重组三个嗡阿吽三字，就三个字就被重组，也就是刚刚的讲的，就是变成直立的，因为之后都消融了嘛。那我不知道他这边讲的心间是不是上下红白菩提合而为一之后的重组，不过他以后有问题，他应该还会再回应的。那他是有人问到说，在这个状态当中呢，本人状态之中禅修多久？就是他说以你的情况来讲呢，来能多久就禅修多久。那他说这一切都是由汉融化之后就是重组，所以在这个之后呢，嗡阿吽就变成直立的。他又特别讲的汉是类似像我们中文的杭州的杭一样，不是汉，也更不是吽了。那刚刚有人问到阿底瑜伽的观修，他说既然是阿底瑜伽，这是最高层次的，那就是超越的方便跟自费，也没这个父序母序无别的，它是最高的修持，也可以一切都是有可能的。他又讲到那罗巴尊者呢，他以及他印度的学生冈大，那他在观修这个圣热金刚的时候呢，修持圣热金刚，觉得这个是修行的最主要的转化，以方便智慧合为一，是圣热金刚主修的部分，就是刚刚我们讲观修的这些部分了。主奔也讲到说他自己很喜欢观修圣热金刚以及圣热金刚的坛城，所以大家有机会可以看一下这个书，也就是松赞的图书馆所讲的 Words of Gandhapa， 也就是中文已经刘泽安老师翻成的噶举第一本尊圣热金刚，这是很好的禅修。那这个是转化三毒，成为大乐明光以及空性。
For next year coming is the snake and wooden year, so there we might have some irritation. So in the text, Pema Sambhavas prophesies that this time the Rahula will be very good practice, and the other two is always together. And I had a very, very good time. But today, I think here everybody had chance. So some our European, German, or Australian Sangha, some could not join. I think last time they even have already done it. So next time I will try make bigger my Zoom. Yesterday was too much. Yesterday was quite crazy for me. Everybody write me, I cannot come in, and then I did just Facebook. So anyway, everybody, if you could not join yesterday, so I apologize everyone. And then we will finish now here.
现在主本讲到说，他对于昨天大家进不了他的 Zoom 呢，他感到很抱歉，因为他平常这个只是他们瑞士中心的教授，所以呢，他只有100个人，他将来有机会他会再加。那
ma je bana je dorje je wa nyam ba me ba ya kone gonde power show。
这边讲一下，有一个师兄在问说，是不是火烧到那个顶轮汉字？那不是火，那是暖热啊。这个热就你把它想成那个，你如果有butter 有一个黄油的话，它有热它就会融化，而不是火烧上去。它因为热一直到达这个顶轮那边，它自然就融化了。好。
Enjoy everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
好，谢谢主本，谢谢这个 Christy 组织，也谢谢桑吉佛网帮忙直播，谢谢各位，下个礼拜同一时间见。那在最后一个礼拜，我因为没有办法翻译，所以事后我再翻译。
Thank you everyone. Thank you Trần Nhân, thank you Christy.
Cảm ơn
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Rinpoche.
Thank you Rinpoche.
Thế rồi đúng không?
Okay.
Xin hỏi chánh nhân hoặc là chị Christine còn đỏ không khi mà thầy giảng
Thank you.
khi mà
Большое спасибо.
dạ.